yeah, so anyways, this is a pretty spiffy looking old saw anyways, at least I think so. I know these saws are getting, to find them in this condition, they're getting pretty hard to you're not going to find them in this shape much anymore. They're few and far between. And put my top cover back on. Pull the air filters, make it a little bit easier to get it back on. This saw has come out exceptionally clean after well, giving it a good cleaning, what it needed, and I feel very very fortunate to have gotten a hold of a saw like this after missing out on getting one brand new, like I say, almost 20 years ago now, when these were in the marketplace. But I have one now, so, and yeah, it'll be getting used. I'll be taking it out to my logging site there and doing some bucking on the landing with it. I'm not going to be doing a bunch of heavy falling with it because I don't want to run the risk of getting it crushed or having a tree roll on it or something like that, falling off a machine, off the skidder, getting broken up. It won't be a shelf queen, it will definitely be getting used, but it's going to be, like I say, a little bit more on the sparing side, so to speak. There we go. This cover is still a bit, like I say, it's a bit warped or whatever because they had got rough with it at some point. There we go. All back together. And sporting this pretty spiffy looking Samara bar, I guess, more or less. 20-incher. I'm not a fan of larger bars, but okay, let's see if we can get this thing fired up. Been sitting for, I think last time I ran it was 3 days ago, so I don't know. We'll find out. It's got crazy good compression. I know that. Oh, look at that. See if how she'll restart. not BSing any of you. That is a genuine cold start from a saw sitting for 3 days. So well, there we have it, folks. Jonsered 2171, all original piston and cylinder, never been touched, never had anything cracked open on it. Just as it is, like I say, one of those estate auction or farm auction buys, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Perfectly good running saw. I'm very, I think I'll be very happy with this going forward in the future. So, anyways, thanks everybody for checking out another one of my videos. Just a simple little clean up and put back together here. Like I say, I didn't take you along here for the pressure washing. Maybe I should have. Some of you might have found that interesting about how I go about cleaning up these old saws. I got a few different project saws that are absolutely disgusting and filthy here that I've already cleaned off camera. I have a few more that I'll probably do here coming up. Maybe I'll show some of that. I did some last summer. I have I took footage of, and I never did show it. So maybe I'll go ahead and post that one of these days if you folks find that somewhat interesting. So thanks again, everyone, for stopping by and checking out another one of my videos. So don't forget to leave the old thumbs up, the like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you all on the next one. One little extra tidbit of saw trivia I thought I'd throw in here. A lot of people over the years have argued about what kind of carburetors that these various Husqvarna and Jonsereds used. Most of these, everybody always assumes that they all came with Walbro's carbs on them. I brought out my 365 here as a comparison here. Now this is an early 365, first 2-year production run. That these early production run 365s in the first 2 years, a lot of them had the Zama carbs, and then later went over to Walbro carbs. But actually, that's not always the case. They had a mixed bag of running both Walbro and Zama carbs throughout their production run. And anybody that has the 371 XPs, 372 XPs, and the 2171s, 2071 Jonsereds, everybody assumes that all the pro-grade saws like these came with the Walbro HD carbs on them. Well, I'm here to tell you, now let's see if I can zoom this in here, that is not the case. This is a Zama carburetor, and this is not an early edition. So they did use Zama carbs in the different various years of their production run of these saws, not just Walbros. So I've heard this argument online. Here's my old 365, and it says Zama on here too. This is a straight 365 before the 365 special. This was a 1997, and like I say, everybody said or assumed that they used the Zamas only in the early couple production years. This goes to show 5 years on in the production run, and I've even seen some with later serial number tags than this one, and they also have Zamas mixed in with them. Some of even the early ones had Walbros, so it goes to show that they had a mixed bag throughout the production run cycle, that they had Walbros and Zamas used. So just thought I'd throw that in there as a little bit of a fun fact trivia for all you saw nuts that like to argue and say that you're right and the other guy's wrong. Well, sometimes if the other guy is telling you he's got one type of carb on a late model saw or early model saw, it doesn't always mean that he's wrong, you're right, and vice versa, whatever. So just thought I'd throw that in there.